So, what are we going to do today? I need a black and purple peanut butter to go fishing tomorrow for baby tarpon here in Campeche. But what happened was I forgot my vise. So I'm gonna have to do this thing over here without the vise. So let's see if we can make that happen. I lay out everything over here. Of course, I'm gonna help myself to have the fibers good to go. So, and what I'm gonna do, even though I prepared already, I'm gonna just cut it. I'm ready to go. Everybody knows the peanut butter, I presume, but we're gonna have to do this one this time without the vise. So let's see if I can make it, and if it's gonna come out good, more than anything else. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I got my eyes already cut. I cut the stem. I got my glue. I got a little zap over here. Got the scissors. I think I'm good to go. So I'm gonna bring this up here to see if this is gonna work out good. Got a little wind. I'm gonna start it with a little Violetta sparkling right here for the tail. It may take a little bit longer, but I think at the end it's gonna be okay. So I got my little tail over here, and we're gonna start with the top color, which will be the black, of course. So you can help it with your fingers. Again, do the best you can to taper the fibers. So here we go. You can even taper right on top of the hook shank. Like that. Gonna be a 2/0 hook size. It's a little bit smaller than the usual. There we go. We're gonna reverse it. The fibers. So we have the black. Now we're gonna put the purple. And the way it's gonna go again. Let's taper over here. And this, on this step over here, we're gonna do a little bit different than I usually do. So I'm having over here the purple is on the bottom. I just to reverse the hook so you can see it. We're gonna lash on the side for now. Just like that. And you go backwards. Now we're gonna reverse them the same way that we started on this side. So we're not gonna go over like I usually do, but I'm gonna reverse it and lash right on the bottom. Just like that. So when you do that, just take a look at it and make sure everything is in place. If you need your fingernail, okay, yeah, you have it. To help to position the fibers, you'll do it. So I got it the first step. I'm gonna do a little red over flash not much, tiny bit. And again, lay all around the best you can. Reverse it. There you go. So you have the red. Double check it. Make sure the fibers are exactly what you want. So here we are. Looks good to me. Now we're gonna put a drop of glue. Be careful not to get the glue in the bobbin. There we go. Now we're gonna go with step number 2. We're gonna grab another piece. Taper it again. Position on top. Just like that. And you will advance. Same way you would do when you have the hook in the vise. Again, we're gonna reverse it. There it is. We're gonna go for the bottom color, which is the purple, of course. Tap it. Have your fingers helping you. Just like that. It should be F and F, giving and taking it right here. In this case, what I would say is that your fingers are your vise. So you have to take advantage of your fingers. There is no way around if you have a no vise. Reverse it. Like that. Yeah. Just make sure everything is in place. So we are at step number 2. A little more red. And here we are. Don't worry about it if you think that might be a little bit too much, because at the end, before we trim the fly, we're gonna remove it if we need to remove it. And I'll show you how it gets done. Like this. I can see it's a little bit too much red, but I'm not worrying about that now. We'll do that in a little bit. Again, pepper blue. Black, taper it again. It would be great if you can do that every step. Here we go. Top, front, we got plenty. Reversing again. Just like that. Best thing you can do is keep the bobbin short. Don't do what I did, because I see how much big of a movement I have to do with my hand. Keep short. The shorter the better. Now we're gonna go and place the purple color. I will grab one bunch and then we need to do two sides. So what I'm going to do over here is basically I'm going to cut this in half. Make sure I will not lose it. Tap it. Nick, are we seeing this thing nicely?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, great. So now we're gonna position the purple on the side, like that. See it? And you hold it with your fingers. And we're reversing on the same side, sideways. Then we're gonna go into the other side. We grab the other piece. Again, let's step it. Like that. Lash it. See, you can adjust the fiber if they're going a little bit cockeyed, that in a way that you really don't want it. Here we go. At this point, I don't know if you can see, but over here, the purple went on top of the hook shank. I don't want this, so best thing you can do is your best tool, your fingernail. You go over here and get those fibers sideways. There you are. Again, drop of glue. Just like that. So far so good. Go back to the block. And then I'm gonna need a little bit to finish the fly. So I just cut a small piece. I got a nice piece over here for step number 4. On top. Just like that. As you can see it, we're reversing. Okay. Let's go to the last piece of the purple. And I'm gonna divide this in half. Just like that. Sideways again. Okay, just like that. You can see that, right? Yeah? Right here. On the other side. And reverse on the same side. I want to make sure I got the fibers well distributed around the fly. Here we go. Almost done. I have my last little piece of black. Seems to be a little bit too much. I removed a couple of fibers. And this is to finish the flies more than anything else. You really don't need it, but again, I like to finish the fly with whatever colors fly will be on top, right here. There you go. Gonna whip finish. 1, 2, and 3. One, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. And we're done over here. One more thing before we're gonna start to brush and trim it. Let's put some glue over here. Make sure this thread doesn't go anywhere, which I don't think will go anywhere. Here we go. So as I was telling before, I see a little bit too much red, and this is the way you're gonna do it. I have this little bag I'm gonna use for garbage. See, you can pull it just like that. So here we have tied the peanut butter in black and purple without the vise. I think it looks pretty good to me. So we're gonna go over here. Now it's time to trim this little guy. See? It looks good to me. We're almost done with it. Yeah, I like it. There you go. I got my scissors ready to go. This, I'm gonna just scatter this over here and there. I will put away before the wind is gonna blow it. Just like that. Look at that. Not bad, huh? What do you think, Nick?
Yeah,
Huh?
show it to that guy. Right?
Oh, we're gonna show it to the guy over there? Alright, here we go. I'm gonna show it to the guy. So I think we have still a 3.5 inch, giving and taking. And I'm happy with it. I'm sure that tomorrow I will fish this one. Last thing to do is putting the eyes on. Of course, at this point, I'm gonna just lay it down there on this piece of stone. I got my eyes ready. 1 and 2. I got my goop. Colorize. We're gonna do the eyes. And we can do this over here. Easy. To one side and the other side. There you go. Again, don't be afraid to put extra glue. If you see a little glue around the eye, fish don't care. There we go, eye number 1. Now we're gonna do eye number 2. Right here. I've been asked many times already why you change these eyes and put this new one stick on, you put a little glue, flash, and the eyes is gonna set up, the glue is gonna set. Well, my answer is very simple. I've been doing this from day one, which is a little bit over 30 years now. I haven't changed in 30 years. I don't think I'm willing to change it now because this system, it works. This is the way I did it right from the beginning. In those days, we didn't have this glue, which is a little bit more pliable. I had to use the shoe glue, which it dries very fast. This one is just perfect for what I needed. Anyway, you go back over here, position your eyes on both sides. You're gonna take a look at it. And we're gonna let it dry, and tomorrow we're going fishing and see if we can get a couple of baby tarpon on it. Right here. Well, I guess I did it. You might not believe in me, but you need to believe in me. This is the first time I tied this peanut butter without the vise. After all these years of using the vise, I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna give him a shot. And I lied to everybody. I didn't forget my vise. My vise is with me. But I just want to see if it can be done without the vise. You can do it. If I did it, you can do it. You just to prepare all the ingredients you need for the flies, and then of course, take your time in the beginning. But if you know how to tie flies, it shouldn't have really take you long. Probably took me, what, 10 minutes? Giving and taking, so this is it. I wish everybody good time out there in the water, and hopefully I will see you around one of these days and in the water and having a good time, and see you next time.